My name is Mary Mentzer. My company is Eat, Drink, and Meet Mary. It is a simple, healthy meal planning service that you subscribe to. You get healthy meal plans. All the recipes are 5 ingredients or less. And what I'm trying to do is help bridge the gap between people that want to eat healthier but just don't have the time or the knowledge base to do it. So I'm trying to get you to eat healthier on a consistent basis. This isn't a diet, it's a lifestyle. And I want people to be healthier. 5 ingredients, because people that cook and people that eat healthy eat simple food. It doesn't have to be complicated. And that's something that's doable on a consistent basis. If you have this plan and you have the ingredients, it doesn't take very long to put a meal together. So I want to make this as simple for people as possible. At the time that I met Fong, I had been working with developers over the past 3 years, 3 different developers. And my website is a complicated website with lots of moving parts, and it never actually worked. And so I was spending my days dealing with very unhappy customers as a result of them not being able to get what they needed for my website. When I met Fong, I literally was about to give up my dream. I had spent 2 years being terribly frustrated and getting nowhere. And Fong sat down with me, and in 1 hour, he taught me more than I had learned in 2 years. And he, from that point on, took me under his wing and has delivered a website that is working, a website that communicates simply what I need to communicate, and he is there for me whenever I need him. If there are problems, they are solved immediately, and he's the reason why I'm in business. I spent 30 years in marketing before I decided to change directions and start my new company. In that time, when I was in advertising and marketing, it's very, very different than it is today. And when I started this company, I was using traditional methods that I had used when I was in the business. And when I talked to Fong in that first hour, he explained to me that actually things had completely reversed and that it was totally opposite of the way I used to do marketing. And so I had spent 2 years kind of doing everything the wrong way. And in that 1 hour, he very clearly explained to me the difference and the direction I should go. So ProWeb365, the team of people, has literally turned my entire business around. And as a result of that, I know this business is going to take off. Probably the most important thing that Fong taught me right at that first meeting is that, in my experience, you advertised or marketed by pushing your message out. And in fact, it works exactly the opposite. People invite you in now. So they got so sick and tired of all the messages that they just shut them off. So now you have to be invited in, and then once you're invited in, they tell everybody else about you. Well, that was completely opposite to what I had been doing in the past. And he taught me that in hour 1. So here's another thing about ProWeb365. Not only are they making sure that my website's working and helping me with SEO and helping me with content, but they're actually telling me what's coming in the future. So for the very first time, I am going to be ahead of the game and not behind. And that's priceless, because I'm not an old website. I'm going to be on the cutting edge, and that's because of ProWeb365 and Fong. What I would say to somebody that's skeptical about working with another developer is when you're working with Fong, you really get the sense that he's got a lot of integrity. He's got passion. He thinks about you as a client, whether or not it's a good fit for him as well and his team. And there's so much thought behind what he's saying that I really feel like he is authentic. And you get that sense from him when you meet with him.
Would you recommend him to a small, medium, or even large business?
I feel so lucky to have Fong that frankly I don't want to share him with anybody else, but if I had to, yes, I think he could handle small, medium, or large. He will figure out how to service any client the right way. He's a really, really smart guy.